Welcome into your Daily Buckeye Blitz for a thirsty Thursday, January 25th, 2024. We are rolling through this month. Good news coming left and right. Oh, we got a commitment coming this Saturday, I believe. Yeah, I think so. I gotta double check that. Carter Lowe, keep an eye out for him from Toledo Whitmer. I'll get some recruiting updates in here, and we'll talk about it on Friday's live show. Don't forget, 4:30 p.m. Eastern on YouTube. If you're subscribed, hit the bell. You'll get notified every time we go live. We pretty much have not deviated from the schedule so far this year anyways. We'll be going live every Friday, 4:30 p.m. Eastern, like I mentioned. Then Sunday night, me, Jeff, and Sean, 7:30 p.m. Eastern. So catch us there. Now that the NFL season's almost over, there's not going to be much on Sunday nights worth watching, except for us. So you're welcome. All right. Today, we're talking about the mysterious jack position. Dun, dun, dun. Brought to you by Jim Knowles. Now, we've talked about this since Jim Knowles came in. Will it come back? Will we see it again? Jack Sawyer didn't do so well a couple of years ago in that position. Some would say it stunted his growth, his development. Some people may or may not have tried to call the police on Jim Knowles. I don't know. Who's to say? That call didn't come from inside this house, I guarantee you. Maybe. No. But let's talk about it. And let's talk about my solution for who could play that jack position. We got some roadblocks in the way here, so let's get into it. So you got JT and Jack Sawyer coming back, not entering the draft. We love it. The brotherhood is real. So that could possibly postpone the use of the jack position. But let's imagine a world where it does happen. So what does it look like? I envision a three-man front, so three down linemen, with the fourth player being the jack. And who are those jacks? CJ Hicks, Mitchell Melton, Arvell Reese, and a fourth guy. I'm going to hold on to that for a minute, keep you in suspense. So a three down front with the jack position is Jim Knowles' preferred defense. But the roster is kind of being built that way with recruiting right now, bringing in guys like Arvell Reese, Jason Moore. So we'll see. And even Caden Curry, to a degree, was training 2 years ago at the jack position. But we have a couple roadblocks here, and that is Larry Johnson, his lack of flexibility in his scheme, what he wants to play. He's played a four down front forever, obviously, but that's not modern football anymore. You can't run the same defense every down in and down out. No matter how fundamentally sound you are up front, there are ways to beat every defense if you keep putting the same formation out there, the same scheme on the field every play over and over. Eventually you're going to get beat. So you got to find ways to use your freaky athletes in different ways. This is what Jim Knowles wants the jack position to be. You don't want the jack role to only be like 10 out of 70 snaps in a game, on average. Jim Knowles, it's in his base defense when he was at Oklahoma State. So for this position would always be on the field if Jim Knowles had his way. All right. So if you have CJ Hicks, and I'll spill the beans here, Sonny Styles, CJ Hicks and Sonny Styles, possibly the two freakiest guys on the defense, splitting time at the jack and the will linebacker. Did I just blow your mind or what? Oh, man. Clean off your phone. So what I'm thinking is when CJ is playing the jack position. Sonny is playing the will. So weak side linebacker filling in where Steel Chambers played. And when Sonny is the jack, then CJ is the will. So they're alternating every snap. All right. And they're given specific instructions when you're playing this, do this, here's a call. And when you're playing this position, you're going to do this. This is the call. But I feel both of these guys, CJ and Sonny, need to play on or near the line of scrimmage. It sounds like a cop show, CJ and Sonny. It'd be awesome to have them both on the field at the same time. And the offense doesn't know who is playing what position, what their assignments are, right? So you totally mind F the QB and hopefully the offensive coordinator for the other team as well. But so at linebacker, you got Cody Simon playing the mic, of course. But I wanted to mention that to be clear. And at linebacker is either CJ Hicks or Sonny Styles. The thing that complicates everything is the return of Jack and JT, along with Larry Johnson's lack of flexibility there. But Ohio State has recruited to be a 4-down program forever. Those guys coming back isn't a bad thing, but it's probably the holdup. You're kind of playing more like a 3-down front plus the jack. And who are your starting 3-down linemen then? You have to ask the question, right? So I'm thinking Jack and JT are your ends, and then you got Tyleek in the middle. That's your 3-down lineman, starting lineup anyways. And then you got Jack the jack position is CJ or Sonny, right? So it creates that almost 4th down lineman, but he's more of a floater, a rover. I'm going to just go rover, coach. So yes, you're taking a defensive tackle off the field, but if you're playing a three-man front with the jack, but you got Ty Hamilton that can share snaps in there at D tackle. And then you can also bring in a 4th D lineman if the offense comes out in a heavy set, right? You do have, if they substitute, the defense has the time allotted to substitute as well. That's why you always see those refs holding up the center snap, because if the offense brings in a heavy jumbo package or whatever, then the Ohio State defense can adjust accordingly. So 3-man front, Jack, JT, Tyleek, middle linebacker, Cody, and then you got CJ and Sonny alternating between the jack and the will linebacker. So with Sonny and CJ Hicks both on the field, sharing those 2 positions, you never know, again, what their assignment is and what position, what side of the field they're going to be on. So, and you can give them relatively simple assignments, like the jack is going to the ball. Always just go to the ball, just roam and attack the ball. And maybe even sometimes blitzing the quarterback. So ultimately, though, you want to have the ability, and it should be a priority, to get your best 11 players on the field at the same time. That should always be the goal, right? And when you got freaky guys like CJ and Sonny, you got to get them on the field, maybe even together. What a wild idea that would be, right? So let me know what you guys think. You like my idea? Disagree? Agree? Do you like a 3-down front? You want to stick with the 4? Do you like these alternating will linebacker / jack positions? So let me know what you think. Hit me in the comments, email me, call, text, whatever. Carrier pigeon, smoke signals, all that. Talk to you later. Go Bucks.